outside Nigeria, I think there are quite a number of them. That's the problem. There are too many of them. But they are great works of. I like the Sydney Opera House, for instance. It has a lot of, there are too many of them because there are so many great works just all around there.
Was 2 or 3.
The Sydney Opera House is a fantastic building. The Falling Water House, fantastic building. Then the Guggenheim Museum, fantastic building. I've done smaller jobs that I think are better than Leila Towers. Smaller homes that's taking more energy than Leila Tower. It's just that Leila Tower is huge. The proportion is, it's gigantic and all that. Yeah, the project was Alhaji Ramsey, my client. I did some renovations for him and designs for him, and he had that land at Mario Drive, and he wanted to do something with it. And we came up with a design, and we did the design and a bit of the supervision. And he had a construction company coming in to do the construction, and it was okay. It's arguable. I don't think so. There are great architects in Nigeria, and I can remember some few of them, and none of them is from Ahmadu Bello.
None.
So the architects that come to my mind right now, none of them is from Ahmadu Bello University. The university you went to, or a function of which school, I don't think so. I think it's individual. Architecture at the end of the day is really not what you come out with from your university. It's how you're able to. We've seen the best students in the university never make any impact in the field of architecture. In university, they were the best students, but they come out of university and they never made any impact in the architecture world. So it's a different ball game, when you come out and you are doing architecture, practical architecture for business, architecture for, for all different kind of clients. It's different from the academic architecture that we're taught in school. So it's not a function of which school is best. But some schools have been noted for producing more notable architects. IFE has produced more notable architects. Okay. University of Jos has produced more notable architects. Even than. No, I'm serious. I'm talking facts. Okay. Even more than Ahmadu Bello. Ahmadu Bello has tried also because it's one of the oldest school of architectures we have. So because they've been there for a longer time, they've had more people run through the system. Yeah, so it's only fair to say, okay, yes. But in terms of producing the best, it's arguable. New Race Architects is a architectural consultancy firm. We do architectural consultancy, project management, facility management, facilities management, development. We do some rare cases we do design and build, but we want to try and limit ourselves to consultancy. In Nigeria, it's not been easy limiting yourself to consultancy because it won't pay the bills. A lot of people are not, or they don't have that idea of paying for the paper they are producing. They call it paper, but it forms the bedrock of everything that you see. So a lot of people don't appreciate the head knowledge. That is what brings about the gigantic buildings that you see and all that. So they feel they should pay less for it. So they rather spend 200 million on the building and pay the consultants 100,000. So it's a challenge in our industry. It's a challenge. We're trying to raise the awareness. Also, when you look at it as a business, you have to balance it up also to be able to pay the bills. So we do a lot of project management, facilities management, a bit of design and build, renovations and all that, just to make sure that we stay afloat and we're able to meet the demands of the business. We're taking strides to become developing a developing firm where we're not limited to consultancy alone. We also want to be involved with developmental projects. We want to be able to influence the housing sector. So we must be involved in development, whether we like it or not. That's where the deficiency is. That's where we want to impact. So we're taking strides to go into that direction, where we bring in development, we bring in investors in the real estate sector. So we combine everything together: our skills in architecture, our skills in facility and project management, into the real estate development all across Nigeria, and that's our target. My name is Architect Lai Shosanya. Lai is my full name. Lai Shosanya. I'm an architect, studied architecture in the University of Jos. I'm a member of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, ACON. I'm also a member of the British Institute of Facility Management. I've practiced architecture for close to 20 years now, and it's been quite interesting. I'm a father of 3 children, wife, yes.